going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go through a professional boxing routine, what it looks like, what the rounds look like, what and how to do it. You're also going to see my coach demonstrating to us some techniques of punches and steps. Let's dive into it. Check it out. This is a hip routine I learned yesterday from a friend of mine. He came into the gym. He showed me how to do this yesterday because my hips are so tight. He said I have to do this every day. It's very important to loosen up your body before you start training. Whenever you're practicing something that's very technical, you don't want your muscles working against you. Right? There's enough that you have to think about than worrying about your muscles tensing up when you're trying to practice a technique. It's important to loosen up your body, relax. I'm not trying to hit the bag as hard as I can. I'm not trying to do as many punches as I can. This is a technical boxing session. You want to do this when you're fresh. You don't want to be completely fatigued going into a technical boxing session, but you're still going to work hard. So you want to loosen up your body as much as you can and get a good warm-up before you start getting into the drills. So get into that warm-up now. Now with the jump rope, I don't go off the bell. I'm going to do 4 rounds, so which is 12 minutes straight through. So 12 minutes, 4 rounds, shadow boxing. Let's go. Working on my feints, head movement, trying to relax.
We're gonna work on one of the other videos we did stepping with punches, but now we're specifically gonna work on creating space with punches, kind of maintaining our distance, not letting somebody get in, and how to punch that way, generating power. Distance is such an important game, whether I'm a short fighter trying to get in on a tall fighter, or whether I'm a tall fighter trying to maintain my distance, not let the short fighter get in. Your position is more important than the punch you throw for what happens afterwards, like being countered, being in a place where you're effective with what your style is. So thinking ahead of just landing a punch, I'm gonna create space or close the gap on certain opponents. Right now, we're gonna focus on creating space with those punches. If I'm fighting somebody and all of a sudden they make a move at me and I'm caught off guard, I throw that jab. Like a jab, I step back with my back leg and then I kind of create my space. And if I'm really alert and I'm seeing what my fighter's doing, as soon as I see him, I think he's making a step forward, I'm already adjusting my distance. I'm not letting him get the jump on me. I'm not letting him close the gap on me. I'm keeping the fight where I want to be in the fight. So in that case, I see them come in, I'll step back with my back leg and I'll throw the jab with my left foot. Same way as if I go forward, because now I can continue punching if I need to. So if I step back, jab, I can continue punching, and when I end up, I'm in my stance. So we'll just work on step back jab, step back jab. Just as a tool to control what my opponent's doing, because if I can control my opponent, then I can hit him whenever I want. All right, switch. There's gonna be a time when you need to keep the distance on a taller guy. You got that instinct to jump back. This one we're just, because I'm trying to size them up to set them up with a power shot. So that's why I would do this as opposed to just getting away. Step, then jab. There it is. Like, so I'm coming in, throw that jab, boom. Yep, throw it. Okay, see, like, you're kind of hopping, you're not really there. But if I'm here, boom, I'm ready to throw, I'm setting up the power shot after that. So I'm thinking beyond that one punch to keep them off me. So if I'm fighting Ben, and I'm right here, he automatically is thinking offense. Like, there's Chris's head, I'm right there, I'm gonna start hitting him. There's definitely some fighters that are good, like Jarek, moving the head, keeping the head moving, but there's still the target there. Now, even though Ben is taller than me, a little bit, got a longer reach, if I change my posture to here, now all of a sudden Ben feels like he's too far away. So what would you do? So now I'm just bringing him into my range. I'm not gonna do that without being ready, because I don't want to be pushed back. I'm out of position. I'm looking more to bait him in. So maybe come in with a big right hand, boom. I'm creating that space, landing my check hook, and he's still not there, okay?
So what would I do if a fighter is fighting on the back foot and they are Can't
Yeah.
take the space away like you were.
Okay, so I'm gonna effectively drive them back and not let them bait me in. So a good idea, especially in this position here, I'm close to the ropes, just bonsai like a triple hard jab. Yeah, because that's gonna drive me backwards. That quick stutter, it doesn't let me throw anything meaningful at that point. If somebody's here, yeah, and they're always looking for that little pull, in what case what I would do, I'd feint and then go.
Okay.
So feint, so you're making them back up. You're making them do what you want them to do, okay? I want you guys to be able to feel the power on the shot that you're throwing. Even though conventionally you're moving away from the target, you're still able to punch hard. Ben's gonna create a little bit of space, make me feel like I'm too far away. When I have the feeling I'm too far away, gives me a little more urgency. I might try too hard, which makes it easier for Ben to hit me, all right? So sit back, that posture, twist in, we're gonna go all the way back. There you go. Now look where he is. I'm in no danger of hitting him because he's keeping his distance with that punch. And as you can see, it's still pretty hard. Try to relax a little bit more. When your front foot slide back, tuck that elbow and pick the punch up. Yep. Finishing in a stance, he can do anything he wants to do. He can get back on the jab. And those are solid punches. I don't know if you guys can hear them on here, but they're solid. All right, Jarek, your turn. There you go. Good. Don't come to me, I'm coming to you. There you go. Turn it over. Does it still feel like it's a solid punch? Yeah. And the goal is to control your opponent. If you can control him, you can really hit him whenever you want, okay?
I like the distance.
You're not too close. You don't want to let them in and do their work. You're keeping the fight where you do your best work. So that was the cross. We're gonna bait somebody into a hook now. If I just punch, the odds are I'm gonna be out of my stance, out of my distance. I might hit them, but they're gonna be inside. If I create my space and draw them into the punch, it's gonna be a harder punch and I'm gonna be in a better position afterwards. I don't wanna show and just look like I'm loading up on a hook. So my trick is I'm gonna hide loading up the hook with a block, and the block helps me find timing with my step. My left foot, left hand, lead hand land at the exact same time. So it gives me that timing for the power of the punch. So I'm looking for that left toe, left hand to land at the same time. So as soon as Ben sees me move, he's creating space. Yep, and then get right back into the rhythm. We're gonna keep going. Small steps. Yep. That kind of didn't suck right there. That was good. That was a lot of power. That was better speed. That shifting your weight back made a difference on the power. So now I got a tough guy. I'm maybe not thinking about trying to knock him out. I just want to fight my fight and win an easy fight. The idea is to keep them away from me, but throw and land enough punches to where the judges pick me as the winner. So this one, what we're gonna do is a double right hand hook. They're just coming in, touch, touch, turn, and then reset. You might get back on the jab in the middle of the ring. You feel like they're coming in, touch, touch, turn. So backwards posture, don't worry about power. It's just step on your timing. 2, 2, 3. Remember, don't come to something that's already coming to you. There you go. Continue. Good. Good. Notice I'm nowhere close. He's maintaining his distance while still scoring against me. Beautiful hook. Good. Catch me a little longer with the right hand. There you go. That made a better hook. Easy. There you go. And you're in your stance. Create a little space. Yep. Bring the foot. So the foot's coming after the punch. So one of the reasons I want to step with my left hook is because at first it puts me back into my stance, which is an important part. The second thing is it tells me when I want to land my hook. Even if I miss, my hook is in the right position. I don't want to miss like this and be out balanced. So that step tells me when the hook stops. Yep. Better. See how it adds snap? Right away adds snap. Beautiful. Loose. Just let the mechanics of the way you're punching be the power. Good. Smaller steps. Smaller steps means faster hands. Good. Good job. In a fight situation, it's hard to see past that one punch that I want to land. But if I'm thinking about my position in a long fight, it helps. I'm keeping them where they're ineffective, keeping myself where I am effective. And the steps work the same way going forward. And sideways too. Maybe another video. I might back them up. They start sliding. If I can keep them under threat by throwing punches but moving while I punch, I'm way more dangerous than if I plan throw, and then I have to plant the throw, and then I have to plant throw. I'm not as dangerous that way. Stevie Wonder will see my punches coming.
So now we're taking what Coach Chris had us doing in the ring, we're putting it on the heavy bag. We're adding a little freestyle to it. So we're mixing in our own combinations, working on the footwork. I'm gonna get the bag to swing a little so I can practice working backwards, forwards, side to side, and just put my punches together. Let's get into it. Now we're going 2 rounds straight on the double end bag, 6 minutes of work. Now we're working your speed, reflexes, timing. No more power shots. Now we're just gonna get the hands moving, feet moving, finish your session off. Let's get to it. Jarek, who's my training partner today. He's my teammate as well. Jarek's 5-0 in the heavyweight division.
Super heavyweight.
Super flyweight division. Check him out on Instagram. What's your Instagram, bro?
It's Jarek Padson, JERICKPADSING. Thank you guys for your support. And come check out the gym, Nemea. The best there is.
As you can see, it's not all balls to the wall, training as hard as you can. There is a little bit of thought process to it and breaking some of these techniques down. I hope you learned something from it. For now, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. Comment below. We'll see you in the next one.